In the top right corner, the blue Terran on the attack. And in the bottom left corner, the teal Zerg Jaco. Excuse me. Really had to sneeze there. And was trying to get through that announcement without sneezing, but couldn't quite do it. Well, regardless, we're game 3. No, wait. Game 4 now in this best of 5 series. 2-1 for OntheAtack. And Jaco, his back was to the wall. He pulled out what he knows best, that Bane bust, and hey, it worked for him. OntheAtack kept that supply depot open. Was not watching it. Critical mistake. Sent the Widow Mine out forward. Should have been used in a defensive position. Could have gotten big value as those Lings and Banes came in. But if I'm ATAC, I'm just being super safe in the early game, knowing that if I get to that mid to late game, I can be cost efficient enough to pull out a victory. Based on past experiences. And this is an interesting map, post-youth. We haven't really seen much of it in the BSL. But there is a partial gold base right next to the natural. I mean, as a natural, right next to the main. In a very defensible location. You just got to wall off this ramp over here. And you've locked in a lot of resources. So we'll see how players adapt their strategies to that early income influx. And let's see how well they spend all that extra mineral that they're going to be getting. Standard opening from both players. Would like to see both players do at least a partial worker transfer to take advantage of those gold patches as soon as possible. Baneling nest goes down. Barracks 3 and 4 coming up for OntheAtack. So this is a low-tech build. A lot of Raxes early. Concussive shells being researched. A Marauder coming out early for ATAC. Is this going to be some quick Marauder concussive shell play? We see a drone transfer from Jaco, but not so much from OntheAtack. No worker transfer from the Terran player. And we see the minerals now pooling up for Jaco. I wonder why Jaco is taking so long to get a third base out. He's pulling 400 mineral. There's a lot of Lings on the map for Jaco. He's doing some aggression. He's got a Baneling nest as well. Maybe he's going to try to do a repeat of that bust. But I gotta question how well concussive shell Marauders are against Zerg. You know, when Zerg is getting a lot of Lings early in the game, concussive shell Marauders are not that good against Lings. It's a very good opening in TVT, TVP, not as commonly seen in TVZ. And we see Jaco here. He's not going Roaches first. He's doing the Ling Bane early game strategy. And if we look at the vision of OntheAtack, is very limited here. No bunker on top of this ramp. No siege tank in position. We'll see here if these Marauders are enough to hold the onslaught. As Lings trickle in again, 2 in a row. Jaco getting on top of this Marauder Marine. Jaco just wrecks these Marauders, and that's what I'm talking about. No Widow Mines, no splash damage to deal with these Lings. No bunker on the top of that high ground. And these Lings are coming in here, and they are just wrecking house. 2 in a row for Jaco. Look at that. That's a way to get yourself back in this series. Screw playing a mid-game. Look at this demolishment. GG.